Hey y'all, how you feeling? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nina Fury, and I'm coming back to you with another video. If this is your first time here, welcome. Here we love all things makeup and all things random. This is also a no judgment zone, so feel free to click that subscribe button down below right now, as well as smash the bell to let you know whenever I upload another video. If this isn't your first time here, you already know the deal, sis. Welcome back, bitch. In today's video, it's going to be a different one. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are posted, and I hope you guys with me, okay? So in today's video, I'm actually going to be speaking for once. I don't really talk a lot in my videos, and when I say talk a lot, I'm not talking about like voiceovers or talking about makeup. I don't talk about certain topics, and I feel like with doing that, I can let you guys know more about my personality and more on my views of things. But you know what? Something really just boiled my bones.
They got me fucked up.
You ever be scrolling on Facebook and you see like posts that you share, and then you always have that one person that want to argue with you? That's what this video is going to be about. So as you can see from the topic of this video, I'm basically going to be talking about, are men intimidated by independent women? Are men intimidated by strong women? Are men intimidated by women that don't quote quote need them? Sit back, watch me do my makeup, sis, and we about to get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
Before I start talking about anything, just one more time, you guys, for the people that can't really hear that well, smash that subscribe button as well as the bell to let you know whenever I upload another video, and join the Fury fam. Let's get into it. So I'm just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this spoolie and this angle brush. Basically, long story short, you guys, Megan Thee Stallion says something of the sort in an article, basically talking about how men are intimidated by stronger women or independent women or something of the sort. I'll try to insert a clip of the article and what it looked like and what it said. And basically, I absolutely agree to the fullest extent. My husband doesn't think that way, nor does he, show that behavior to me, because I consider myself a very independent woman. I grew up with my mom. She basically did everything herself. I don't want to talk bad on my father, God rest his soul, but she did have a bad marriage where she had to do basically everything herself. And so, seeing that, as well as, what my sister went through with some men. My sister is a six-figure earner. She is a nurse in the health field right now as well. So random shout out for, the nurses and everybody working during this pandemic. However, I agree. I agree so much. And then I see it too, online. Men don't want men don't want a woman that doesn't need them. Not speaking for all men, but most of them. Most of the child-minded, immature, insecure men don't want a strong woman. Forgive me, guys, some parts will actually be sped through just because I cannot multitask. Talking and doing makeup at the same time, I'll literally fuck up one or the other. Either I won't make sense or my eyebrow is going to be on my forehead, so bear with me. I'm going to outline my eyebrows with the Too Faced multi-sculpt concealer. So basically, I said yup on the top of my share, and then a guy that I used to go to beauty school with, he basically told me this is not true. I'm like, okay, so I'm waiting for his explanation. I'll put the screenshot on the screen. Basically, in matters of the sort, whatever way I explained it, I told him basically what I just told you guys. Men don't want a woman that's strong. I feel like if a woman actually wants a man just for love purposes and, strictly love, they don't have to worry about being head of the household, don't have to worry about bills, don't have to worry about emotional support. Some men can't handle that. Some men feel like they need to do something other than that. And if they're not, they feel like they're replaceable. And, I I mean, in some ways, you know, that's true, but not everyone can love a person the way a particular person can, if that makes sense. But he was basically saying, honestly, I don't know what he was saying. He put up a weird analogy, basically saying you can't use a TV remote with two batteries facing the same way. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck was I even talking about in that situation that has something to do with that? Like, what? Do not joke my eyebrows. They will come together when the time is right. Anyway, I feel like this all stems back basically from when women didn't have rights. And basically the place of a woman back then was basically in the kitchen, tending to the children, doing laundry, basically shit like that. And I feel like it stems from that. Like, I feel like some people have not escaped that mindset that women can be business owners, women can be strong like men, women can do all these things that men can do and maintain a happy household and relationship. And it's just like, I feel like some people haven't grasped that concept, and it's just like, it's so irritating. Some men make you feel bad for wanting goals. Like, some men make you feel bad for wanting more money than what, you know, your significant other or your dude that you're just talking to makes. Like, I'm going to be using the Jackie Aina palette, not only because I love her, but just because she inspired me to start talking in my videos more to you guys. So, boom, bam, boom. I love this palette. I think I'm going to do like just a neutral look. I am going to take, I think I'm going to take Credit, which is this dark chocolate brown right here, and I'm going to just pack that into my crease. So yeah, basically, I feel like men haven't grasped that concept. So they're just really sensitive when it comes to that fact. And then also, I feel like another thing that the stereotype that we have of today is that men feel like women don't want them if they don't have A, B, C, and D. And that's not always the case either. Like, we have stereotypes on each gender, and it's just so mind-blowing when it comes to people finding love. And, you know, there's a lot that I can't speak on because, one, I'm young, and then two, I happen to find the love of my life early. So, you know, but I'm just speaking on experiences that I've seen growing up, as well as like I've seen on the internet, seen in public. Like, my sister, it's so hard for her, and my heart really goes for her because she's such an amazing person and she inspires me so much. But literally, the guys that she go for are literally intimidated by her. And I'm just like, if you're intimidated by someone, that usually means that you feel like you're not good enough for that person, or you feel like that person may not accept you for who you are or what you have going on. But my thing is, if you want that person, don't make them feel inferior for, you know, being one step above of you, if that's how you feel. Not saying that they are, but don't make them feel inferior for being one step above you when you have that same opportunity and chance to, you know, go toe to toe. Everybody has the same opportunity, you know. No, you know what, I'm gonna word that differently, because people are raised in different circumstances to reach opportunities differently. Everyone has a chance to go for what they want, no matter what. Even if it's harder for you, you still have that opportunity. So it's just like, I don't understand why men will put down women for wanting more. That's it. I'm gonna take edges and blend out Credit with that. It's like a light brown. I'm just gonna speak on myself for now, because it's just like, I understand how hard it could be, you know, to maintain a household with two head of household people in the family. Because it's like, especially if you have children, you know, and I don't want this video to be downing to anyone who is a stay-at-home mom or anything. That this video is that's not what I'm trying to do here, because that's a job in itself. You know, not everybody can just sit at home and, you know, tend to the kids and tend to the house. Make sure it's a happy, balanced, good energy home. Like, that's a job in itself, and I understand how that can be so stressful because, like I said, I've seen that from a first-hand basis too. It's just like I can understand how having two head of household people can be difficult, because it's just like, what if you both own businesses? Owning a business is something, you know, in itself. Like, what if you never see each other? What if, you know, you both are stressed out at the same time? Like, I can tell that it can like have like a clash on the marriage. So like you have to try and find that balance with things. So I see how that can be difficult, having two head of household people within the marriage. So, you know, I get that, but I definitely feel like anything is possible once you put your mind to it. And if you're determined to make it work, it will work. When I tell you guys, this Jackie Aina palette is literally so good. It blends out so freaking easily. I use credit edges. I blended out edges with ginger, and then on my lid I used Zam. So I'm gonna prime my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh primer. Gotta shake it up because this separates. I didn't even notice that this separates until like 2 weeks after I had it. But yeah, Pretty Fresh primer. Okay, so basically I feel like, ladies, if you are a woman that is super successful as of right now in your standards, I feel like if you constantly keep coming across men that feel overwhelmed by you, feel like they're not up to your level, but they're not trying to get to your level, if they want to, you know, pursue you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. It's seriously not worth it. And it's like, so many people would have a viewpoint on that, but it's just like, why? That's a waste of time. And it's like, that person's gonna get you off track of your purpose, off of your success, all because they're insecure and they don't want to do anything to change that. And it's just, that's just so, I'm just so tongue-tied, you guys. I'm blown. For foundation, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty 430. This is the original one, not the hydrating. I'm gonna use that on my Bedazzling Tools kabuki brush that I need to wash. I think I also want to talk about men. I want to talk to the men about, you know, the ones that actually can take criticism, not the ones that get butthurt easily. If you do have someone that you want to pursue that you feel like is kind of out of your league, whether it comes to financial or mentally, like they're super mature, like try to see things from their standpoint. You know, don't try to change yourself completely, like as a whole personality, because, you know, then you'll basically be faking the funk and, you know, you'll be living a lie. But if you're honest with someone and, you know, be like, hey, I'm not there yet, but I want to be, whether it's mentally, like mature wise, or financially, someone who's real and sincere will see that and they'll give you a chance. You also have those people out there that are successful and, you know, they're snobby with it, not humble. And you never know, like, you gotta give, ladies, you gotta give men a chance too. Like I said, there's stereotypes for like both of us. So we gotta do something about easing those stereotypes, guys, because they're so freaking toxic and it's just not cool. And it's like, you really could be missing out on something great. Like, you have those people that raise their children to go after a man with money, and that man could be like a whole wife beater, whole narcissist in a nutshell, but it doesn't matter because he has money. Like, you gotta pay attention to the signs other than the money. You know, you gotta pay attention to the person's personality, how they connect with you. I know I'm kind of stirring off course from my topic, but I don't know, I just really wanted to talk today. But yeah, you guys, ooh, this foundation is so nice. Like, did y'all see how this just covered my whole fucking life? This is such a good lip prep. This is the Bigelow Rose Off. It's such a good lip prep, like, and I use this like as a regular lip gloss too. My lips are crusty, dusty, and this will get you back right, especially by the time you put on your lip gloss. So good. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in the shade Dark 170N. There's nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself ever. And this goes for men and women. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. And people are going to tell you that it's impossible. Whether it's going someone that's out of your league or, you know, money, financial gains, a mentality that you're trying to reach. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Matter of fact, that's why we're human. We're always going to want more. But it's like, don't let people make you feel bad for wanting more, for wanting to change your life. Like, people like that, they don't want anything more, and that's the problem. You get people who are stuck, people who want people to be stuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with people like that before, and it's so toxic to your mindset. Like, some people honestly don't want to water you. You get people that be like, you know, like with couples, like, we water each other so we'll grow. Some people don't want to water you, sis. And people can't grasp that concept. Some people don't want to see you grow. Some people just want to use you as their fertilizer. And I don't know, I just feel like us as a whole, we all have to change. And honestly, my husband and I hate to talk about myself and my marriage, but I love my husband so much, y'all. Like, he seriously compliments me to the T. We are complete opposites, but our love language is just so, it's grown so much. Honestly, if my husband and I were at the point where we were in the beginning of our relationship, we probably wouldn't have gotten married. I'm just being real. We were both at two different mindsets, didn't know our love language at all. I knew absolutely nothing about a love language. I thought love was just basically, you know, loving each other and making sure we were okay. I feel like everything really changed and hit a 360 once we graduated high school. Because if you guys don't know, my husband is my high school sweetheart. We met in 2013 and we've been together on and off. Not really on and off. We only broke up like one time. But we've been together since 2013. And we got married in 2018, April 8th. And actually my anniversary was yesterday. Or was it the day before? What's today? Anyway, it was either yesterday or the day before, April 8th. And yeah, my husband literally shocks me sometimes with how well he knows my love language. And how I know his. Like, he gets shocked sometimes. Literally, sometimes all you just need is patience. And not a lot of people want to give that. Some people don't want to. We all grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all grow. And it's not fair for you to want someone to wait for you to grow, but not give someone else the same. And I'm not talking about, like, money-wise or mentally. Honestly, I'm talking about both. Like, I'm talking about everything in a nutshell. It's not fair for someone to not want to wait for someone else to grow. Especially when the same amount of time that you're putting into someone, they're putting into you too. It's not fair, you know. Love, you have to be patient. You have to be so patient, especially with marriage. Marriage, you have to be so patient and so cautious because it's just like, you're stuck. You're basically not going anywhere. I mean, you can divorce, but it's just like, it's a process. That's exactly why they made divorce hard. Do y'all see this base? God damn. If it looks like it kind of doesn't match my neck, you guys know that I had eczema around my neck, so it left terrible scars. So my neck is a completely different color from my face. But when you see me in person, or like if I turn, like you can see, like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna cream contour with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is the color C18. And I'm so light-handed with this because if you are heavy-handed with this, you cannot be heavy-handed with the concealer like this because you will look bruised. So literally, I only take 2 dots of this, and then I blend it out. Even this is pushing it because it's so pigmented. Y'all, look at this motherfucking base. Oh my god, like, This is without powder. Oh my god, let me put on some powder before I crease. So I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup. Should I use Sacha today? I'm already kind of like yellowy. This ColourPop concealer is already kind of on the yellow side, but it doesn't matter.
It do not matter.
I'm gonna take my tried and true Patrick Star powder by MAC. I stopped using this because I was running really low, and this is discontinued, and it's my favorite powder ever. But we're gonna bring it out for the sake of this video. And place my powder. Do y'all like, I don't know, I don't put powder on any other parts of my face except for my highlight and my contour, because I don't get really oily like that unless it's like the summertime. And then like I notice whenever I powder parts of my face other than those parts, it gets like hella like textury, so I don't really fuck with it, you know. I need to contour. I'm gonna powder contour. This is my big ass powder brush by Real Techniques that I love, and I'm gonna use my Sephora powder. Looks like this. I don't fuck with Sephora no more, y'all. That's gonna be another video in a whole, probably by itself. When I tell y'all that Milani blushes are making several points. These baked blushes have like highlighter iridescence in them, and these are like the best blushes, no cap, that I've ever used. Like, I'm gonna use, should I use the pink or should I use the mauve? I think I'm gonna use the pink. It looks like this. It's so pretty, you guys. Do y'all see that flush of color? Mama. Another topic that I wanted to hit on. So also my ladies, I noticed that when my dad did leave, or when she made him leave and she took on the independent role, don't be afraid to let men help you. Okay, so sometimes when you've been doing things on your own for so long, you feel weird of letting another hand in to help. Don't be like that, because everyone needs help. We needed help when we were babies. We needed help to walk. You need help to crawl, skip, and walk, and ride a bike. Like, you need help for everything. Not everything, but you're eventually going to need help no matter what when it comes to something. Not everyone is born in the world knowing everything. So when someone wants to help, whether it's mentally, financially, you know, and it's coming from a sincere point in their heart, and you know, sometimes you have to be able to tell with that judgment, let them help. Because it's just like, when you're so used to doing things on your own, sometimes you drain yourself out. Sometimes you do become toxic in that manner as well, because you're so used to doing things on your own. Not saying that everyone needs someone, but like I said, we need help. Don't ever be afraid to take help from someone that genuinely, sincerely wants to help you. Because it's just like, if it's literally something that you can't do yourself, you're gonna have to ask for help. Honestly, a little bit of transparency, that was actually a strain that actually occurred in my marriage. At a time in my life, I was so used to doing everything on my own, so used to, don't worry about it, I got it. So I would look at my husband and be like, what are you doing, you know? And he basically gave me what I wanted. He's letting me do what I want to do, you know, like letting me be independent and let me handle everything, because that's a toxic trait that I have. I like to take over everything, and it's so toxic because it's just like, I always tend to think one mindset, one way of doing things. It's my way or the highway, and it's so toxic sometimes, and I'm working on it. But that was actually something that put a strain in my marriage. Like, stop being headstrong, y'all. That shit gets you nowhere. Oh, here comes mine.
Oh, oops.
It's okay. You can say hello to my followers.
No, I can't. I'm fat right now.
You're not fat. You're thick.
Or whatever.
Say hi. You just say hi.
Hi.
Come on. No, show your face.
I didn't have to show my body.
Just, it's zoomed in, so they'll only see like the neck.
I'm not gonna show my hair.
Yeah, this highlight is like so bomb. Like, I got it on sale at the Nordstrom Rack store, And it came in like a set with like a lip gloss. But yo, this is like my favorite highlighter. Like, I've been wearing this out to the bone. Like, ka-chow. Look at that. Oh my god. Fucking bomb. All I have is left is lips, y'all. So this is basically the end of my rant, end of my video. That is my cat. If you hear him acting like a baby, he cannot handle being away from... My husband has something here, so he doesn't like when he's not near one of us. So this is just like regular brown lip liner. I think I'm gonna do a nude lip like usual. I think I'm gonna take my usual shit, Morphe matte lipstick in honey. You guys know the vibes. And motherfucking my e.l.f. lip gloss in peach Bellini. You guys know the vibes. Look at my lip. My lip is shaped to the lipstick. That is so fucking funny. Anyway. Alright, you guys know the vibes. This is the end of the look. I really hope you guys fuck with this. My braids are like kind of crusty already because my edges aren't laid. But yeah. Yes, mama. Can you say photo shoot? Photo shoot. Pose. 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 Put this pussy on your nose. Oh my god, I hope family doesn't watch this. Woo! Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed my rants. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Almost at 1K. We can do this. And remember, y'all, always, let me get a little closer so you know. Always stay furious. Bye.